Hey Shellmates, welcome to another edition of Inside the Shell by Rapid Snail Racing, where speed is optional and fitness is mandatory.
Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Shell. Coach Rachel here, a.k.a. TriCupcake, and today is building bike durability for long course, which is a very useful skill and also a great way to avoid making endurance sports harder than they already are. First, what is this skill? Durability on the bike means holding position, cadence, and output for a long time while staying fueled, composed, and ready for what comes next, such as a run, or maybe you're a Spartan athlete and cross-training with an obstacle work is up next. It all works the same. So before we even talk about why it matters, that is the actual job here. Bike durability is the ability to stay steady, fueled, and mechanically sound for longer than your ego prefers. On the bike, little mistakes can stay hidden for a while, then suddenly show up as cooked legs and aggressive bargaining. Why does it matter?
The reason this deserves attention is simple. Small mistakes repeat very efficiently over long sessions. In practical terms, when it is working, output, posture, fueling, and cadence stay steady deeper into the ride. That usually means the athlete is spending less energy fighting the workout and more energy doing the workout well. When it is not going well, common red flags are late ride surges, position collapse, fueling neglect, or a run afterward that feels like an ambush. That is usually the point where the session starts feeling harder than it should, or the athlete starts solving the wrong problem. So what should you do? Steady as a skill means practice riding at a controlled effort instead of riding by emotion. On endurance rides, pick a target effort like Zone 2 or a steady RPE. Then hold it smooth on flats and resist the urge to surge on every hill. If you use power, aim for a tight range and keep spikes short. If you use heart rate, watch for drift and back off if it keeps climbing at the same effort. A simple durability builder is 2 to 3 by 20 minutes steady in the middle of your long ride with an easy 5 minutes between. And the goal is to finish each block feeling like you could do one more. Fuel before the fade means you start fueling early before you feel tired. For most athletes, that looks like carbs within the first 15 minutes and then steady intake every 10 to 15 minutes for the rest of the ride. Do not wait until you feel flat. Your durability on the bike is not just legs, it is also keeping your engine fed. A simple practice goal is to hit a consistent carbs per hour number on every ride longer than 90 minutes and treat it like part of the workout, not an optional extra. Build time and position gradually means you train your body to hold the position you plan to race in. That includes comfort, pressure points, and keeping a stable upper body when you get tired. Start with short chunks in your race position, like 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and build week to week until you can hold it for long stretches without tension in your shoulders, hands, or neck. Use a checklist while riding. Relaxed shoulders, light hands, steady breathing, stable hips. If form falls apart, sit up, reset, then go back down. The goal is to increase total time in position across the ride, not to force it all at once. Those cues are there to simplify the skill so the athlete has something useful to hold on to when effort rises. When the ride gets hard, durability is not about being a hero. It is about staying smooth, staying fueled, and staying in a position you can actually run off. For this week, keep it practical. On your long ride this week, focus on staying steady in cadence and fueling rather than chasing random surges. If you do that well, you are not just getting better at building bike durability for long course and OCR cross-training. You are building a version of the skill that actually holds up when fatigue, weather, race nerves, or real life show up. Build it the boring way, and it usually holds up when race day tries to get weird. And remember, speed optional, fitness mandatory.